Chapter 3, The Invisible Trick. Okay, here's what I did. I turned a big smile towards the cat. Hey, Pete, chasing turkeys this morning? How's that working out for you, huh? Gosh, it's hard to chase turkeys when they don't run. Boy, you talk about a killer look. Pete's glare was as cold as ice. I gave Drover a wink and grin. He seemed a little confused at first. Then light came on deep inside the coal mine of his eyes. Oh, I get it now. Hee hee. We're gonna tease the cat? That's correct. Running cats up a tree is good, wholesome entertainment, but taunting them is even better. Yeah, and I've heard about haunted houses. Absolutely. A silence fell over us. What did you say? When? Just now. Something about honking houses? Oh, yeah. Well, let me think. He frowned his brow and chewed his lip. They're full of ghosts. No, that's incorrect. Haunted houses are full of ghosts. Honking houses are full of geese. How come? Because geese honk, ghosts moan. They don't honk. I wonder why. I don't know. Yeah, but how do all those geese get into the house? If you leave the windows open, geese will fly inside. Once they're there, they begin honking. Is that clear? Yeah, that helps. Good. Quit crossing your eyes. The cat was coming towards us, so we had to bring this nonsense to an end. I had no idea how we had gotten into a subject of geese and ghosts. It's the sort of thing that happens when I try to carry on a conversation with Drover. Sometimes I wonder. Never mind. Okay, let's get organized. Pete had been out in the pasture trying to chase turkeys, remember? But he was too fat and too slow to catch one, and had succeeded in making himself look ridiculous, and I was loving it. Here he came, wearing a sour expression and sliding along like the snake he truly was. He greeted me in his usual whiny, annoying tone of voice. Well, well, it's Hanky the Wonder Dog and his comic sidekick. What brings you out into the world at such an early hour of the day? The hour might be early to a cat, but we've already put in half a day's work. We're here to investigate a disturbance. Oh, really? How exciting. Anyone I know? Yes, as a matter of fact. And let's go straight to the business. Point 1. You're bothering Sally Mae's turkeys. Knock it off. If it happens again, you'll have to deal with the security division. His eyes grew wide. My goodness. And I guess that means what? You'll run me up a tree or something? Exactly. Not only will we run you up a tree, but we'll stand at the base of the tree and bark at you for hours and hours. Mercy! We don't need that, do we? I thought you'd see it that way. I shot a wink at Drover. He giggled and whispered, Boy, you got him that one. Good shot. Thanks, pal. I love this job. Back to Kitty. He was gazing up at the sky and said, Let's see. That was point 1. Was there a point 2? Yes, and I'm glad you asked. Point 2 is that you're too fat and too lazy to be chasing turkeys. I can't think of a nicer way to say it. I moved closer and glared into his scheming little eyes. You looked pathetic, Pete. You got skunked by a bunch of dumb birds. You're an embarrassment to the whole ranch. That bad, huh? That bad. Go back to your iris patch and leave the turkey chasing to those who know how to do it. He rolled over on his back and began slapping at his tail. And who might that be, Hanky? The pros, Kitty, coyotes, bobcats. They're in top shape, and they know how to do it. You're not in their league. And how about you? Huh? Me? Well, his question caught me off guard. I've chased a few turkeys in my time, but that was long ago. I have chosen not to do it anymore. How noble! Or could it be, he fluttered his eyelids, that you've gotten old, fat, and out of shape? That happens, Hanky. Yeah, it happens to cats, but not to... Will you excuse me a moment? Drover and I need to have a word. I motioned to Drover, and we moved a few steps away, where we could speak in privacy. What's this cat up to? You don't reckon he's trying to pull a trick, do you? Of course he is. But the question is, which way is the trick? See, cats never do the obvious. They faint one way and go the other. Drover studied the cat. Well, he hasn't fainted yet, so maybe there's no trick this time. Drover, there's always a trick up a cat's sleeve. Yeah, but he doesn't have any sleeves. That's my whole point. This could be the old invisible trick. I've seen it before. If it's invisible, how can you see it? What? I said, wait, well, what do we do now? I threw a glance over to the kitty. He was rolling around in the grass and playing with his tail. Okay, listen up. Our response will come in 2 stages. Stage 1, we will play dumb. That rhymes. Stage 1, play dumb. Never mind that it rhymes. That rhymes too. Drover, please concentrate. Repeat our orders for stage 1. He wadded up his face and squinted one eye. Let's see. We honk. The air hissed out of my lungs. No, we don't honk. We play dumb. Boy, that'll be hard. I know, but we have to pull it off. In stage 1, we want Kitty to think we're just a couple of dumb dogs. Got it. What about stage 3? I struggled to control my temper. We don't have a stage 3. Oh, sorry. What about stage 4? Stage 4 will be complicated, so pay attention. We will expose his invisible trick. We'll figure out what he doesn't want us to do, and we won't do the opposite. We'll chop down the trees until we find the forest, and please don't roll your eyes when I'm giving instructions. Sorry, but I'm confused. Here's all you need to know. I tapped myself on the head. I've got it all right here. Just follow my lead. Any questions? How come we're doing all this stuff? I lifted my head to a proud angle and looked him straight in the eyes. We're doing it because he's a cat and we're dogs. It's our doggy as dudes to keep this cat humble. You're rolling your eyes again. I don't understand what you just said. It's our duty as dogs to keep cats humble. That's what this life is all about. I'll be darned. Are you ready? Break. We broke the huddle and returned to Sally Mae's rotten little cat, the same one who thought he was smart enough to trick the entire security division. Ha! Little did he know, this time We had the little sneak exactly where he wanted us. I marched over to him. Okay, Pete, the ranch council wants an explanation of the last remark you made. Oh, really? Which one was that? Your suggestion that I might be too old or too lazy to chase turkeys. Oh, that one. Did you say that in hopes of provoking me into chasing the turkeys? In other words, was this another of your slimy tricks? And don't forget that you're under oath. Well, just darn the luck. How can I lie, cheat, and steal if I'm under oath? You can't. So, you're saying that I have to tell the truth? That's correct. And the council is waiting to hear your answer. He rolled over on his belly and began clawing the grass. Well, Hanky, you've got me backed into a corner. And if I must tell the truth, here it is. He widened his eyes and spoke in a creepy tone of voice. Of course, I was hoping to trick you into chasing the turkeys. What else would you expect a cat to do? Drover and I exchanged a glance. The council will take a 2-minute recess. Don't leave, Kitty. I jerked my head at Drover, and we went back to chambers for a conference. You're probably aching to know what we said in chambers. Sorry, but these conferences are highly classified, and nobody gets into the room without going through security. If you don't flash the right badge, you don't get in. Period. Sorry. Oh, what the heck. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to let you in. But you have to promise not to blab this around, okay? Here we go.